Hello, my dear students. Welcome back. I know, exams are just around the corner, but please don't worry. Your tutor sir is here, and we're going to make this chapter super easy for you.
So what's on the menu today? Well, first we are going to see how biotechnology is cleaning up our planet. Yes, like a real superhero. Then we'll check out some amazing super crops for our farmers. And finally, we will peek into the magic of future medicine. Ready? Let's begin! All right, first up, how this amazing science is our planet's environmental superhero. You see it every day, right? The pollution in our cities. And you must hear your parents talking about how much petrol costs. So, what's the solution? What can science do about it?
Well, here's science's answer: biofuel. It's exactly what it sounds like: fuel made from biological things, like plants or even garbage. Just think of it: a clean, green alternative to petrol and diesel. This is a very important concept for your exams, so remember it.
And there are a few main types you should know. There's biodiesel, which can come from vegetable oils. Then there's bioalcohol, from things like sugarcane and corn. And even biogas, which can be made from animal waste. See? So many options. Make sure to remember these examples.
Okay, so fuel is one thing. But what about another huge problem? All those plastic bags and bottles we see everywhere, choking our cities and drains. It's a mess.
Well, science has an answer for that too. Bioplastics. Look at this. Regular plastic is made from petrol and takes hundreds of years to disappear. But bioplastics, they're made from plants, like cornstarch, and they're biodegradable. They break down and don't harm the environment. Isn't that amazing, kids? A plastic that doesn't harm our Mother Earth?
Now, let's switch gears and see how biotechnology is helping our farmers. It's time to meet our agricultural superhero.
Take a look at these awesome genetically modified, or GM, supercrops. We have golden rice, which has a vitamin A gene to help fight malnutrition. Then there's BT cotton. This one is a very important Indian example. You often get questions on this. It has a special gene from a bacteria that kills pests, protecting the crop. And look at this herbicide-tolerant soybean. Let's see how that works.
It's actually quite simple. The farmer can just spray weed killer or weedicide all over the field. Now, normally this would kill everything, right? But not our super crop. The weeds all die, but the GM crop is completely unharmed. See? How simple is that? The crop is the real hero here.
Okay, from the farm, let's go to the lab. Get ready for the exciting, magical future of medicine, brought to you by our health superhero, biotechnology.
Now, I want you to imagine something. What if we could grow a new heart or a new kidney in a laboratory to replace a damaged one? Sounds like a movie, right? But it's becoming a reality.
And here's how they're doing it. This is an organoid. It's like a mini organ, a mini brain or a mini kidney grown in a lab. You know, growing cells on a flat dish is like making a chapati of cells. But an organoid is 3D. It's more like a ladoo of cells. The shape is much more like a real organ, so scientists can use it to test medicines and understand diseases better.
Okay, we've talked about big things like organs. Now let's go to something even smaller, something with huge power. Let's talk about nanotechnology. So how small is nano? It is super tiny. 1 nanometer is 1/1000th of a meter. Look at this picture. It's smaller than a red blood cell, smaller than a virus, even smaller than a strand of your DNA. It's almost too small to even imagine.
So why does being this tiny matter so much? Well, check this out. On the left, you have a normal gold bar. What color is it? Yellow, of course. But on the right, you have gold broken down into tiny nano-sized particles. And look, it's red. Same gold, different size, completely different color. That's the power of nano. It can completely change the properties of a material.
Okay, students, deep breath. Now, for a very important part. It's exam time. Let's practice a question together so you're fully prepared.
Here is a very common type of question you might get for 3 marks. What is bioremediation, and why is it important for India? Let's figure out the perfect answer.
The best way to answer is in points. First, say what it is. It's using tiny living things like bacteria to clean up pollution. Simple. Second, how it works. These little microbes literally eat the bad stuff like oil spills and harmful chemicals and turn them into safer things. And third, why it's important for us. It's a natural, cheap, and eco-friendly way to clean our polluted rivers and lands in India. If you write like this in points, you will for sure get full marks.
And there you go. See? You've already mastered the most important points of this chapter. It wasn't so hard, was it? Just revise this properly, and I promise you will ace your exam. All the very best, my dear students. You are going to do great.